Hey guys, my name is Shane Wilkinson from Rifle Works at New American Arms. We're a custom rifle builder, experience over 15 years of shooting. And what we have here is one of our rifles that we built. It's on display at the shop. You can go in and touch and feel this rifle, pick it up, cycle the bolt, do whatever you want. And then, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go into the specifics of this rifle and break it down group by group, part by part. So this is a Rifle Works rifle that we just built in 6mm Creedmoor. And the reason we chose 6mm Creedmoor is because the 243 bullet has stellar ballistics. It's a really flat shooter and really does have a lot less recoil than a lot of other rounds. So we're going to get into the rifle a little bit here. And this is one of our top tier builds. All these parts that I'm going to tell you about that are on these rifles are personal dealers and people we know, and parts that we find to be one of the best quality that you can possibly put into a long range rig. So we chose Curtis Actions. We're dealers for Curtis. We love everything they do. This is a Vector, which is a switch barrel action, which allows you just to simply turn these two Allen keys loose. You can take this barrel out, unscrew, screw in your next barrel that's headspace to this bolt already, tighten them up. You can shoot a different caliber. As long as your bolt face is the same, you're good to go. Chassis. Love KRG. Been KRG fans 8-9 years now since the first Whiskey 3 came out. This is the Gen 6 Whiskey 3. They've changed a couple things around. Still the best chassis, one of the best chassis in my opinions. We have a couple options on here. We have the bag rider. We have the actual enclosed fore-end on this guy. But great chassis all around, running them for years. Never had any problems with them. They perform very well. We'll get into the barrel, very important component on here. So we're Muller Works dealers. We love their stuff. In my opinion, they spend the true craftsmen of making a barrel. They spend their time, they hand lap these things. They all shoot phenomenal. Everyone I've shoot is a laser, hands down, always has been. This is a 17-inch MTU contour, and it's a 1 7/3 twist. And I did these so they shoot the 115 grain projectiles out of it. Like I said before, we're dealers for them. Their barrels are phenomenal. I've used hundreds of them and no one ever has any problem with it. So now we're going to get into optic. So we've been big Burris fans for a while, and Burris recently came out with an XTR3 that actually has a 30 power on it, which we like. Anybody who wants power or says they don't want power, they're lying. You can always cut the power down, but it helps when you have 30 power on something. So this is their new optic, 30 power, first focal plane, SCR reticle. So great horse tree style reticle in here now. They have a ranging reticle, which is great, which is what all these long range shooters want. You want to be able to identify, call wind, do all these things with your optic. This guy has it all in it. And on top of that, we have suppressor on the end of this dude. We're Silencer Co dealers, rep Silencer Co since day one. Best warranty in the game, best suppressors in the game. This is an Omega on here. Burn-proof gear cover. I tell anybody, you need a cover on your rifle. That can starts getting hot, you get this mirage in your optic. It's just like gasoline fumes, you can't see. You want a cover to keep that heat signature on that can. This is a great option from Burn-proof gear. Bipods. There's no question about it. Atlas makes the best. You can argue with anybody in the game. They'll tell you right now what they're running. They're running Atlas on my gun. I've ran them since day one. Ran a bunch of other ones. This guy right here is the best. Always has been. Never fails. Tough as nails. And then mags. We're MDT dealers, so we have MDT mags. Standard 308 metal mags. Work great. Run flawless. Never have any problems with them. So. And then one of the most important components to any rifle, in my opinion, is the trigger. I'm a trigger snob. I like my triggers below a pound. I like them at 5-6 ounces. So this is a Trigger Tech Diamond with the Pro Shoe. Anybody that knows anything about long range knows what this dude's about. Great trigger. You can run this thing all the way down below a pound. So if you want that crisp break and you want that low break to where you breathe and it breaks, this is the trigger for you. That's pretty much sums up most of what we have on this rig right here. This is an offering from us. You can start off with your basic build We go from mild to wild. If you want to go wild, we can do this guy right here all day long. If you want to just get into precision rifle shooting, we're good to cover that build too. Like I said, we do them all the time. Not everybody's going to jump in this thing and you know, be John Rambo. So we understand that if you just want to get your toes wet, we have a build for you too that doesn't break the bank.